feel like some people have already quit pretty bad, which I don't blame them. If you're not feeling the building as much, I feel like the cap on the content is there, but there's a lot coming. So anyway, give me a second. I'm gonna get coffee. I'm looking at you, Jester. I know, Derek. I know Zero. I know. I like picking. I was thinking about the past few weeks, and I feel like I've been singling out Saboa pretty hard. So I'm just trying to deflect a little bit. Kawaja Doom! Happy Monday, partner, to you. It says, Kawa, it says you're, not yet Orange Dugong, but if you follow them on X, they are talking to people about putting it in almost like creative, like create a mod, like that's what Zero says, but they're going to go like magical, mechanical, and I think that'll probably end up having options kind of like Redstone in the end. Kawa, did you get the monitor? It says it was delivered today. Oh, Dragon's Raid, thank you for resubscribing with the Prime. Mama Bane is doing good, Olaf. Thank you very much for asking. Thank you very much for asking. 77. Missed the days. Nice, Talson. All right, let's do the thing. I have, like, again, I wanted to do, like, some creative content for this, and it's just, I just hasn't had time. You're welcome. Vito had asked if you wanted an arm for it, but you never replied to him. I have not logged in since the day. Let me go to G Portal. Hey, Apollo, how you doing? And it's not for lack of wanting to play. I'm gonna be honest. Like I've been trying to make sure my YouTube time is good YouTube time, and I feel like it's showing in the videos now. Hope it stays. No, it's going to. It's got no choice. Magic! That's exactly like how we left it. That's perfect. I'm glad we went with the stone. I'm actually okay with this. I'm not mad. And the shale with the stone is great. With the slate behind it, that's nice. I'm here for it. Oh my freaking god! That was a good one. Good job, Supertron. That was a good one. Good job, man. That was a good one. That was good. Good job, sir. Oh, I need to get the wood. That was the one thing you were lacking, is the wood. Not in real. Oh, we have some. That's the hardwood. I need to go get the. We got to go to the dark wood, or whatever the wood is. The cedar wood. We need to get cedar wood. Dark wood. It is dark wood. Dark wood duck. Let's do this. Isn't there all? Oh, I'm used to playing another game right now, and there's redwood is not gonna go there. And then go here. What is this? This is all cold dirt, basalt. We don't need the basalt on us here. And these are the building pieces. All right, so let me go put some stuff up here right quick. Actually, I want to do some terraforming. What we want to do, too. How you doing, Kinky? Good morning. I want this entrance to be grand, but I need to have a side walkway, too, that we have a little buffer on the side here, and maybe have, like, a quote-unquote defensive kind of wall area, kind of look like where it's enclosed. Right now, it's just, like, kind of partitioning areas, but... I forgot to record this, Rothgar! Crap! I need to write a note to myself. I've got so much... like excitement on doing things. I was going to record a video on this. I even was talking to y'all about it, and it wasn't that I didn't want to. I just forgot to do it. It's because I've been recording everything else. I want to get RimWorld done, but it keeps getting better. So, you know, sorry. I don't know. Yeah. So just so you know, like that's the last thing I record. When I get everything else done, I finally get to play RimWorld because I don't know when that's going to finish. If that makes any sense. There's the wood. There's a hole here with black wood. I was going to blame you, but if we want to go Hrothgar, he is a mod and he can handle it, you know. We need all of one type transfer tool. We need, isn't there? There's hotkeys. Oh yeah, there was. I am so like brained from yeah. Is there any? There's dark wood in here. Okay, so we're gonna switch out the dark wood for this. Bye, High Kingerus, for 10 minutes. Enjoy your pizza or whatever it might be that it is today. Enjoy it. Anything labeled dark wood is going with me in my hole, and soon to be our hole, i.e. Hrothgar and our hole. How much hole can we do at one time? We will find out. Welcome back, High Kingerus. Don't get your pizza yet. We're still here. You're still here. Good job. At least he's paying attention. Oh, son of a... Thank you, Big Chewy, for the scary 6. Holy crap. Y'all weren't getting me at the beginning, but my lord. My lord. God dang. Oh, we needed sap. Okay, we need to hit up some trees. Do you want to help me hit up trees, Hrothgar? We need cedar. We need sap. That might be something different to do than farming. Are you sick of farming yet? I bet you are. Oh, that was already there. Yeah, I'll go do it too. We need to make cedar saplings and bring a bunch of dirt with you. And then when you chop down a cedar, fill it with dirt and put a little bad little boy down there, you know, to grow in its place where it used to be. So then we were at least replacing what we're gathering. I feel like that's acceptable. And we just need a bunch of freaking sap. If Jar was here to ask, does anyone know what the command is to freeze time and unfreeze time? I was looking at the chat. I was literally looking at the chat, High Kingers. I was literally looking at it. Like right now. I was literally looking at it. And I see, hey, 666, and then and then failed. The fail is correct, sir. The fail is correct. Why? Then people are like, why don't you look at chat? Because High Kingers told me not to. Okay? All right. Deal with it. I don't think that's a viable answer. Okay, let's drop stuff off. That goes there, and then we pull out these because the hardwood is going away. Anything that's not the dark wood can burn. I might want to save a little bit of hardwood for outside, but yeah, maybe we ought to save hardwood. Hardwood and dark wood, let's save, but anything else, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Did you get all that? All right, so this stack here is our cut pieces. So the bottom one is, I don't know what the hell. Oh, the dark wood. And I put some basalt in there for that. This is all slate or shale. This is shale. It's shale. And here's the rock, y'all. It's the rock. Not that one guy on the TV that keeps shoving down your throat that you get tired of seeing because his contract says he can't ever lose. But, you know, like you know what I'm saying. So I need to make some more cedar hole things here. Cedar. There it is. Can you cedar? All right, and then I'll drop off this on the way up. Nice. You want a free for all? Do you, Wadget? I don't want to smell what he's cooking, especially if he's done working out. He's been cooking something. And if he uses a lot of spice in the food he eats, I damn sure don't want to smell what he's cooking. B.O. Okay, there we go. And Kawa, we might give you a little bit of crap if you don't play with us or anything like that. But you know, just don't core us, okay? Don't core us, okay? It's just you know, don't core us. Just you know. That goes in here. There we go. There we go. There it is. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Ready to go. And cedar trees, you can tell are different than redwoods by looking at their leaves. They're more of a bluish hue versus the greenish hue. And I think this is one of the ones I planted, actually. Yeah, it is. We only need a little. Well, we need a decent amount of sap. I don't think we get sap by breaking leaves. It's only fiber. Sap comes from the logs. I wonder if we manually chop the logs, we get more. Let's see. We got 8 sap. 8 sap from that. I'm gonna climb up and see how that works. Oh yeah. You're good, brother. Again, I'm not. Yeah. I hear you. I thank Jester for that monitor, by the way. Jester sent that to me from whenever the accident happened with my situation. And it was sitting in my closet. That's the box he sent it to me in. I was saving it for backup, but if someone could use it, it has more value in that side of things. Let's try this out. That was 2 sap. So we're at 10. I don't think it matters then. I don't think it matters. Nope. Alright, that's fine. We need it for lighting. That's the thing why we need it. So it's just might as well just chop out the bottom and go with whatever we get. Okay, that's fine. This one we did before too. That actually works out nicely? Huh. So replanting your trees, if you plan to farm them again, only do the top row when you plant, and then it will be easier to farm. Nah, it's not. It's too much labor for that. This is another one we did. I might have done the whole bottom, though. Okay, so that's pretty interesting to know. Well, here it is here. There it is, the same thing. Look at that. All right, that's what I'm going to do then. What you gonna do now? Okay, and that makes that way a hell of a lot faster. And right there. That's your home. Let's do this one. All right, that's how we're gonna do it. Wait, is it? How much do we get from that? It's only 6. Yeah, there was way more than 6 holes in there. Okay. So that was one way to at least maintain, like, use less soil to get this going. You know what I mean? I'm down. I'm down with this. This flow is not too bad. I will not bother with those. Hey, it's a turnip. That's a redwood. This is a cedar. Damn, have you seed her? Seed her. I don't mind if in Hrothgar, if you end up chopping down redwood for like fire and stuff, plant cedar instead. Look, this doesn't have to be Minecraft, okay? All right. Oh, there was redwood stuck in this. I'm planting cedar, so you can see the cedar hole right there in the redwood. Interesting. And it's redwood logs, and there's cedar next to it. Now, I might use the hardwood because it looks a little bit more like logs. Because I think it has a better color tone to go match the actual darkwood planks than the cedar does. If that makes any sense. Nice. I had 6 ounces of pre-cooked frozen shrimp, a cup and a half of romaine, and 6 small tomatoes. Because I'm paying for being chunk ass. It was, I used George's barbecue, which is a vinegar and spicy thing for any sauce because 2 tablespoons is only 30 calories. And so I use that for salad dressing and I put it on my boiled chicken sometimes. Well, every time, because I'm having a hard time eating boiled chicken now. Like, I have to eat it in very small bites because I can't swallow it anymore because my body is sick of it. But, you know, chicken breast, low fat, high protein. Whatever. I'm not QQing. I'm happy to be able to have the ability to do this. And I shoved enough freaking Sour Patch Kids down my throat over the last years through COVID that this is fine. I want to get to when it comes freaking kayaking season. I'll be removing. I'm gonna have my only Banes then with me kayaking poses without my shirt on. There we go. Ladies, get ready to throw up. All right, let's go. How much is it for OnlyFans? Well, he pays you $3 to look. Oh, okay. Wait, isn't it supposed to be the other way? Yeah, but you know, it's either that or Vito's face, and you know. How does he just, why people just get it for free? Well, what it is he actually has a CAPTCHA on there that has his pictures, and you have to go through the CAPTCHA of his pictures, and then you get paid. It's like, oh, sneaky. All right, let's go. How much do I have now? 62 sap. That sucks. And there's one right there I missed. I don't think there's gonna be much that I missed though in that regard. I wonder how much I get from a chonky boy redwood. Let's just check out these two and see what happens. There's cedar in here too. So hopefully it seems like everyone had a safe, like, frozen day weekend thing going on. No one had anything major, power outages or anything like that. I know it probably sucked with how cold it was and ice everywhere, but I know some of y'all had some sub-zero temperatures as well. All right, I chopped down both of those. 74, my lord. Yeah, I find that lacking. Now, if we could go up to a maple tree and put an attachment on it to get sap, that would be pretty cool. Not that maples are the only ones with sap. I would think the sap we're using, actually pine might be better. How we're using it for a burnable source, you know? I'm going to clear out the redwoods regardless. If we hit it up and then just put in cedar. Excuse me. Excuse me. Dang, this is all redwood. We'll get about 100 sap, and then we'll go back to building. We'll start building tonight. I hear you, Eddie. Well, that's kind of good. Well, welcome back, Nightblade. You should get some more cookies for that. I mean, being gone like that, not having the option, you know. Whip it out. Wait, what are you doing? There we go. And then that's there. There we go. That's right there. I want a little more hardwood. I want a little bit more hardwood. That's what she said. Yes, redwood. All right, let's go over here. There we go. I know you get more wood from like the deeper roots, but I think like just having a quick rotation and hitting up more trees would suffice in our situation here. Piper, you're leaving. Or did you go to the place? More cookies heard. And what the cookies you should not hate. There's no reason to hate. Do not prefer, dislike, driven because of your inability to enjoy them in real life. They are a fictional thing here. Don't project that night. Don't project it. Think of it as happiness. People are handing you happiness. It's just called cookies here instead of just the word happiness. So everyone wants to give you happiness and have you be happy. And I just filled this hole in completely. I guess the hole will be happy too. Happy holes. Let's go. Everyone likes a happy hole. Let's throw this here. Let's go down here. I won't be the one starting that. Hell no, I ain't starting anything like that. What are you talking about, Core? What you talking about? I fill this one up all the way. This one seemed like a bad one. That it? Are we good? Nice! That's a golden 69 right there if I ever saw one, Rosa. It kind of dangled. I know you're not about the danglies, but look at that. Look at it go. Look at it go. Hell yeah. Get it. Aww. It was doing the dangly, though. You got to admit that. How you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. I have, for some reason, been on this Pike's Place coffee. I'm not a huge Starbucks fan or anything like that. Like you know how there's fanboys, kind of like Apple people. Some people are all over the Apple like schlong, like really hard. Some people are like that about Starbucks. I don't care, but the Pike's Place has been good, and BJ's has like huge bags of it for cheap. That is a silhouette of Link. I'm sorry, I should say Zelda for the memes, right? Link to the Past is one of my all-time favorites. Ocarina is there too. Majora's Mask is great for how quickly they threw that game together. That's a good one. Good one. Good one, Zero. I like the snow in here. It's so good. I hope we get... That's a mod we will have to have is weather control. So you can have whatever weather you want in your area. Excuse me. And there's cedars back there. Can you seed her? Wait, that's kind of... Never mind. Are those? Yeah, those. No, those aren't. Those are firs. The firs. Wait, no, it's a cedar. It's whatever. Yeah. And I don't remember how. I don't know how to do the thing with the time with that, so I'm just gonna keep. Sorry if you need Night Void Essence stuff. My bad. I have my golden Ocarina. I have a golden Majora's Mask. I have a golden Link to the Past. I have a golden Adventures of Link, and I have a golden original Zelda. Those were all... Link to the Past was, like, amazing for me. It felt stupid different. Like, when you come from the original Zelda, like, I have expectations when you pop it in. I mean, Nintendo Power had set me up to expect differently, but... I was playing that and Simon's Quest at the same time. Simon's Quest is a phenomenal soundtrack. It is. Have y'all heard this? Have you heard the two guys that play it? Here, hold on. I'm gonna do this real quick. If I get Zvito, you might have to fix this on YouTube. Deal with it. Let's see. Simon's Quest, classical guitar. Just the first song alone. When it kicks in. Such good stuff. And they wrote this for NES back in the... Not these guys, but it was... Right here. That slaps. That slaps. So good. Yeah, anyway, like that soundtrack, actually Bionic Commando had a killer soundtrack too, which surprises me for the kind of game it is. Bionic Commando was a great game anyway, but anyway. Yeah, the soundtrack to that is phenomenal. Yes, I know, it's great. And again, that kind of like composing at that kind of a level then, that such a phase of like gaming as it was, it's just top notch. Way better than the initial Castlevania soundtrack, in my opinion. Simon's Quest is like such a good game, though. I like 3 though. I played the pirate on 3. I like climbing on the walls. I didn't like Dracula's son that much. Anyway, hi, my name's John Bain, and we play video games. Let's clear this out completely. There should be a cedar in here too. No, it's all redwood. Well, soon it'll be all cedar. What do you mean? Why you gotta be like that? Did you say something? You haven't said anything in my chat. This is the first time you said something in the chat tonight that I see. Or did you get timed out for something? Oh, the name. Got you. Sorry. Yeah. Look, it's me talking here, okay? All right. You know me. Y'all know me, right? And no, I don't. There's better characters. Bane's not here, man. I'll tell you this. I am solidly in the 250s now. I haven't been regularly in the 250 pound range in a little while. Let's go a little while. And so I'm a happy Bane for that. I'm looking for when I dip into the 240s, then my face is when that usually starts to thin out. My face will start thinning out then. And then when I get into the 230s, sub 230s, that's when the real deal is going to be there. So it's all right. That's what life's about. You know what I mean? You're wrong and I'm right, Alucard. Deal with it. It's like here, let's go. Let's go here. See, we can have civil conversations. I'm taking in between 1,600 and 2,000 calories a day, 300 grams of protein a day, and I weight train 4 days a week, at least an hour and 15 minutes each weight train session, and I push to failure typically. So I have lost this session in 4 weeks. I've lost 18 pounds now. So yes, it's going to happen. I have my plan. It's going to go, and I'm going to win. Yeah. I went from 300 down to 260. Then my body was used to being 300, so after the push down to 260, I stopped it and went to maintenance, and I went back up in the 270s again, but stopped at 272, 273, and then kind of got 275. I was like, okay, time to cut again, and now this cut has got me down again, and I'm in the 250s now. And this time I'm not stopping, though, until Bane sees freaking abs. The lowest I've gone ever in my life was 193, and I wasn't going for heavy muscle. I was middle low 20s then. I got a lot more like looks though then, but I want muscle on me. I played a lot of music, live bands back then, and that kind of had a different value than it does now, like on a local level. Anyway, so like now, my goal is I don't know what I need to be until I get close to it. So I know somewhere in the 230 range, 220 range is where I need to go to reevaluate for real. And then I'll be like, okay, this is what I need. So it's not body dysmorphia either, in case anyone's worried about that. If that's not it, I know what I need to be. So, and then when I get there, I got to do a careful sub-maintenance, just sub-maintenance for the weight and the muscle mass I've got, to train my body to be used to being that weight, because your body learns over time where it's comfortable at being. So if you're consistently been overweight, you can diet, but as soon as you stop, if you're not very careful, your body will make you want to go back to what you were, because it's used to being like that. So I got to get it used to not being like that, which is going to take whatever. But if I'm in week 5 of what I'm doing, the discipline's there, and I've had, I don't know, the goal is so strong right now, like there's not really any like temptation anywhere. I'm like, yeah, that's probably pretty good, but nothing's going to be as good as it will be feeling the way I plan to be. So, I mean, I let COVID and some other things interrupt like my goals of what I've had in the past, and now that's gone. So it's no more things. And I do better. I feel like I'm a better at everything I do when I feel better. So I talk some really good smack when I feel better, you know. It's a little bit tree sap. So we're over 100 now. We got 116. I've got 4 more cedar plants I can grab. Let me just do that. Somebody's chopping trees and not replanting, man. In our area. This is our area. It might have been me in the first run on it too. I don't know. Salad card, sorry, I wasn't trying to shut you down or anything. Like you were correct. Yes. The walking thing, not as much as the weight training thing for me. I did hurt my calf not too long ago from doing some mountain hiking because I want to start doing some backpacking stuff. And anyway, so I had to kind of step away from that, and now I'm doing like calf raises and such to get back to par. And then when I lose the rest of the weight, it'll be easier out. I used to do fast-paced hiking uphill, and then I'd jog/run downhill when I do it back when in my yesteryears, and we will get back there. There's a pool here for it. I pulled my forearm swimming. And I'm like, let's just lose the weight. Let's do what we're doing and then reevaluate that. It's an indoor pool. I see what you did there. It was when I got in it. Oh, wait. That will be on the table, though. I mean, my neighborhood is full of lakes. Like, and I kayak typically during the spring, summer, and fall. But then with that, I plan to do some of that too. But again, dragging your like extra 85 pounds, it's not even a flotation device. It's just a straight up fat boy anchor. And yeah, I talk junk on myself because I find it to be a motivating thing. Some people's personality doesn't do well with that and can't handle that, but for me, I talk pure smack on myself, and it's not a body dysmorphia thing. It's just a motivation thing and an honesty thing. I'll call myself a fat ass. I've been called myself a fat ass. I don't care because I know I am. So it's not like I'm gonna lie to myself about it, you know. Let me take these back down there, and I'll put these in here. I'll just bring 500 back down because I feel like these will look good with the bark on it is darker than the cedar bark, and I want to use some log for like supports underneath things. And see, that kind of matches better, I feel, than the cedar, I would say. Wait. I was about to say this English thing. Yeah. See how that looks a lot closer? This doesn't have the reddish tinge as much, but it looks way better than the cedar for like using logs. So we use the hardwood for logs, and then we'll use the dark wood for planks and whatnot. All right, cool. And that's a good amount there. And this should be more than enough for our log needs. Log that. And then I have this on me. Let's be smart about what we've got for mats on that too. Yeah, kind of. If I'm kicking my legs. If it was just fat and nothing else attached to it, but my ego kind of pulls me down in our water sometimes, so let's keep it in check. God dang, already went through all the sap that I just went and got 30 lanterns out of it. I mean, that's not bad, but I'm fat. I'm less fat than I was, but I'm fat. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to myself about that. I know it's true. Carrie Joe, I know it's true. Ooh. I'd like to chew. And then I swallow. Alright, so we could try some lamps, some candles somewhere too. Where the hell was it in here? Oh, it was in here, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, great. All right, that's gonna have to do. Oops, I just dropped those. Oh, too bad. Maybe someone else might pick them up accidentally. All right, let's get this front kind of tied together. At least this first part. I kind of like that covered, but I think we're going to be building a second floor above those alcoves there. So let me fix the time right quick. Sorry, y'all. I'm not sorry. There we go. Let's grab that, and we have this here too. Okay, great. And then it was Q. Okay, gotta get used to the hotkeys again. And I think once I finish this RimWorld episode 2, I might try Kenshi. And then come back to another RimWorld. I want to play some Kenshi. Before I was offered that game back in the day from the devs, like, and I didn't feel like it fit my channel at the time, but currently what I'm doing, like a RimWorld thing, I think it would do well, like to match with the RimWorld stuffs. Actually, I think I want brick. Let's look at this. Yeah, let's do brick so it has a little bit different look to it. I don't want to do a slab because I want to build on top of it potentially too. If I don't like how this looks, then we'll move it back and put the roof back on. Yeah. This is a huge one for RimWorld too. But I go in as a complete noob. I kind of like that, actually. I can put gray stones across the front. Castle Greystone. How's your time going in the game, Carrie Joe? Is you and your kid having fun? Maybe have that go back one with a half. Yeah, do we have a... Let me get some slabs. There's the slabs there. Needed to have a little bit of depth to it. It's this front row here. I'm gonna just not put one in there at all, and we'll leave it like that for now. I just love this soundtrack. Hey, Jar. Hey, what was the command you were trying to tell me to stop time from changing? And how would I start it again? You told me a command. I thought you were the one that told me the command. Time pause. That's freaking it. So time 12 and then time pause. Okay, it was full bright. Got it. That was hard. Whew. Whew. I didn't know how we were gonna survive that one. That was difficult. Whew. I know I keep saying it, but the music and the character controller really makes me enjoy this more. Like that, both of those together are like top-notch things. And what does that do? We'll put a one there. I got you. I'm just gonna pause time for now. Maybe I'll do blue down the middle. Or maybe I won't, just leave it stone. Let's do regular smooth stone. Dang it, it's doing it again! Mom, the game's not playing right. I will do that probably the rest of the time I play this game. I don't know if I like that hat. All right, let's see if I get it. Oh, it was 94, so I'm not going to get it back. This one I should get back. No, I didn't. Cheater! Cheater game! So, can I do like weather clear? So what other weather commands are there? Weather, set, help. Okay, weather, set, help. It doesn't say what the argument types are. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe sunny? Weather, sunny? Interesting. Let's just trying it out. So let's make this one go back up here. Excuse me. Sorry. We were sorry, you would have done it in the first place. Whatever. There we go, nice. All right, so we need some more stonage. And thank you for those that threw some stone our way. I really appreciate that. It's not that I don't mind doing the works, it just there's not as much time to do the works right now. I know I'm going to be using half slabs of this for sure, so that wasn't a waste. Hey, now, hold on. If we're going to do that, probably should do it like this. Oops, oops. There we go. Yeah, that's not suggestive at all. I deem you acceptable. What? You don't live my life? You don't know, Saboa? I think I need to put the roof pieces back on. I know not what you speak of. I thought it was just a letter T with little blue ends on it. What are you talking about? I'm an innocent Bane in my mind. And I will, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just do that then. We'll make something work with this. I kind of want that. Damn it. Damn it! That one's broken too. They're both broken! Damn it! Goodbye, durability. I really hate how bad the durability goes down. I really don't like that. It is what it is! Let's keep it frontal facing for now. And if we want to rotate it, then we can. How's that feel? That feels pretty nice. We'll go back to that. I don't know until it gets built, you know. We're gonna have huge like sides on this thing too, like tower-esque, pillar-esque things on the sides too. You know, with that roof doing that, this might be where we rotate it in at instead. And then maybe do something like that. Like, yeah, that might be the winner. Because then it makes that look a little bit more rock and roll. Whatever that means. Because on these sides here, we're going to have big old chonkers coming out too. In your adventure time this weekend, Rothgar, you didn't happen to come across that POI again that would have the owl statues and more of these, did you? Or has anyone ran across any at all? On the server? That huge POI that has like the shale owl statues. Damn it. Okay. I really need some of those statues and more of those statues. I hear you. I know you've been trying to work on your palette for your base, Saboa. I mean, I wouldn't say no. I'm gonna need more. I need to find more though. Hey Sassy, how you doing today? Yeah, we've been to a few though, Alucard. We haven't come across them yet. We found them on the original server, so. What, Carrie Joe? You sleep really damn good, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay. Have I ever not wanted an honest answer? Yeah. We've talked about this last time. I hear you. Well, it's that time of year for you. I'm sorry. Not to trivialize what you're dealing with, but you know what I mean? Tax season is the fun season. Yeah, so you're fine. You know, you're good. But why do that when they've got people that they can throw all the work on? Right, Vito? Right? Where did I put my shovel? I want to shovel this. Yeah, but, you know, there's enough too. Like, there's an overload. There's an overload that definitely happens. And the brain, you know, when we were less technologically advanced and civilized, we had maybe like 30 like decisions to have to make in a day. Now it's like over 1,500. And then when you add in like work like that, it makes it overload. The cheval is now in my pocket. Nice. Did you tell him you need to make it worth your time more? If you're gonna make me do all this? There's some sort of level of that, if they value that much. Like, I gotta put up with a jester at home, too. Okay, well, there you go. The decent is better than not. It can always be better. I mean, is there ever, like, a really good one? You know what I mean? Like, that's not bad, you know, but it could be better. But it, when you know, here, have a $20 pay raise an hour. Well, then that's I'd probably be, well, you know, 25 would be. You press the button. Good job, press the button. Can you help me save 15% or more on my car insurance? Can you do that with your taxes power too? Or should I just stick with Geico? Yeah, I gotta find me a different tax suit around here. The one I got, I didn't know for a couple of years. I could claim more than I've been claiming for different things. That would have removed a bunch of stress in my life and probably made things less suck. But I found out more by me doing more and more work, even though I pay him specifically to help me out. So I gotta find someone else. And there might be even more that I'm missing that I could be claiming to make things not suck so bad. Are you happy, Winnie? Come on. You want a floofy boy? Here you go. Here you go for your day. Are you majestic? Are you majestic, Mr. Winston? Are you luscious? Yeah, I'm gonna go, let me get my defloofer right quick. Oh. Yeah, I got hair everywhere. Hold on. I cleaned up in here, like, very much, and I keep the door closed now. So I gotta... And it gets everywhere with him right now. He's a happy boy, though. But I cleaned the ever-living crap out of this room. I'm stripping stuff off the walls. I did a deep clean on my carpet. And so I keep the door closed when I'm not in here working now, so the cats don't even come in, because this used to be TC's spot, but now she uses the couch in my living room. So now whenever I give him love, I pull out the roller, and I have a de-floofing comb I use on him usually, but it's not the brush, but he's not in here right now. But he's the happiest boy, and that's a good boy. All right. I'm glad I cleared that out. This was his shaving. It was removing. I have a Velcro 5 o'clock shadow, and his hair is the soft part of Velcro. Mine is the sticky part. And it is immediately, like, if I want to look older, I just got to rub my face in like this, and then I'll have, like, long, like, Gandalf beard going on. Yeah, well, I've been maintaining it better. So, like, way better. You shall not pass! And all that stuff. I can just completely sell it with that, too. Okay, so let's get the footers of the exterior supports. And I want them to come out and come out this far. I might use the slate for the bottoms. What's up, buddy? I know you're happy right now. I just don't need your fur in my face. I love you, buddy. We'll probably add some water features to this, too. And then we got to get the girth of this right, too. The depth and the girth. It's a 4 out. I think a 4 out would be better, and it leaves us a walkway. This way we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gives us an even number here. Let's go with odd. And I still want to get some more depth out of this too. Like, we might dig it out and make some more stuff with it, so it's not all just flat. Yep, they are doing hot fixes and updates. Phenomenal job. Come on, you can come up here again. Come on. Come on. You get up here, you gotta be on my lap, though. You don't want just the lap. I'm not picking you up right now. I don't need floof face. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Come on. There you go. Get your spot. Swing your butt around. Put it in the lap. There you go, buddy. I got little man in my lap now, Mr. Winston. 1, 2. So it's a 5 in betwixt. Okay. I guess we got a we got a TTP at the top and nipples on the sides. Great. What else have we got? I need some inspiration on that. I don't think the roof's going to work for that, bud. Okay, let's do a couple of these. A couple of mountains. A couple of towers. Let's pop you out. Let's do that. Where's my brains? There's my brains. Let's come out one more. Let's not. Let's make it work. Let's make it work. I was thinking I need to save room for a walkway. A tidy amount of walkway. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna get Winston in all the holes. Like, not like that kind of way. That's gross. But you know what I'm saying. Like, is Floof hello. Actually. I really wish the rotation was better. God, I can't stand. That pisses me off, but I gotta do it. And then... Where's the shovel? Let's just shovel it out. I feel like the shovel is being more consistent. How did that? Why did they? What's going on with that? Okay, that's cool. I'm cool with that. I think. We gotta get more stuff. We gotta get more enchantments on this or something. It requires slabs. This goes here. Just give us another hotkey to rotate like the entire like texture around. That's all we need. Why won't you let me place it? There we go. Just having a hard time letting that happen there. I don't want to remove any foliage unless I have to. So that's hence why I'm kind of working with the tree there. But it's probably going to have to die. Let's see the other side. Yeah, I can redo that. Yeah, that'll be fine. We got it. Okay, so referencing again, because that has a lip there. I need more. These stairs. Those up in here. Winston hair. So we go up one above it, right? Yes. And then a 3. So up one above it. And then 1, 2, and 3. We should have the slabs here. Like that. Then we gotta pull out this. I know we're gonna need a lot of water down the road too. I have a little Modi thing going on here. Man, burning through them damn stairs right there, boy. Getting right through them and just going right, woo! You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's get this one here. Okay. And those go back in there like that. Doing it again. Let's do a row of this. Oops, I'm out of that already. Yeah, we're burning through it. Let's go. That means we're building, right? If we're running out of mats, that means we're building, right? Let's hit you. Hey, Darkheart. Good evening to you. Hope you're doing well this evening. To you, good evening. Hi, my name is John Bain. God, I tried to do. Let me see if I can play it. The first one of the episode. I feel like such a dumbass. Oh, hold on. Pause. Let me change it. Yeah, this is the beginning. This is the next episode. The beginning. I'm not. This is not gonna be in the video, but I'm an idiot. Hello, I am Bane. Welcome. That's what it made me feel. I was like, hey, hello, I am Bane. And I was like, God, I'm a freaking idiot. I restarted the video. Anyway. It's already got some modding happening, but Max, if you're on X, you can see that Simon is actively looking for people to work on it, and he wants a mixture of magicalness and mechanicalness. So it'll be in the game, I'm sure, and with the money they're getting now, I'm sure that they'll be able to hire the right people for it. I'm sure he's qualifying the correct people. I know there's at least 3 different groups of modders that have already been working on something for it, that have shown interest in expressing to be the ones to be in the game. So it's going to be a mixture of magical and mechanical, though. And that's going to be great, because I think this game would support it nicely. I think both, like, some cool looking, like, stone or wood gears, along with magicalness happening for powering and like a long range and stuff like that. You know what I mean? At least that's what I think. They've done like the base game is there, so I think we were good to. I think it's well-founded hope at that. Right. So that one's a little high. A little high. Did I make that one too high? I think I did too high. Any up are you? 1, 2, and then 6 high then. You go, Winnie? You good? Do you need to just turn around? Okay, you're fine, brother. F. Shoot, you supported that jerk? My lord. And you got more compassion into you than I thought. I wish the same could be said about your face, Piper. It does need to go higher up. I think this higher up is better up. So this is up 2 more than cuts across, right? Right, Annie? Right? Yeah, 2 more than cuts across. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You're getting your value out of it, right? Right? And thank you for choosing to spend your time in the game with us. I don't think enough people say stuff like that, so. Who would do such a thing? How about some horse armor for $5? U.S. American dollars. True, but you'll still have the horse armor for $5. I mean, that's a deal. It's a DLC. There we go. All right, let's see how this looks now. You know, it's kind of hard to see with the foliage, but I kind of like it buried in it. Yeah, I'm good with that. That feels nice. Let's do some upside down hats on the front. I only have a few of those. Let's make some right quick. About room. I don't even know if that's rotated correctly, but whatever. Here we are. No. At least in this game, crap doesn't poke through your building. You know what I mean? Like you just cut it off. You know, the little leaves that are sticking inside your build. You just cut it off. No, that's wrong. Silly me. Well, that does add some ideas for massive. We could use slabs for that too. And you come out another one. I believe that's it. Let's find out. Nice. I mean, this is not the only build we're ever going to do in this game, so. I'm going to change that to a cornerstone. I'm going to put a... what are you doing? What are you doing? I have an idea. What are you doing? Ah! Sorry. I think I might need to leave the shale on the outside, just have a cornerstone be the stone. Oh, come on, John. Nah, we'll leave the slate on the stairs, but I would leave that cornerstone like that. We put one here. Oh, that's a slab. We can't do that. Yeah. I think, because what we build up top will help dictate. Actually, I might want to do an edge of slate to kind of reinforce that whole thing. Maybe the center one can be stone. No, it needs to be slate, I think. I need my lap. I need my lap, buddy. I love you so much. What happened? My screen just turned on and off. Y'all didn't see it change, but mine did. The floof just comes up and attacks my face, okay? And my mic. And my face. God dang. I can feel it. I can feel it attacking me now. Get him! No! Alright, I think I'm going to actually use the slab. Oh, I don't. Because then when I get to a corner... Or we could use a different block, I guess. Let's get rid of the one stone. I don't know if I want to keep that keystone in there or not. Let's try that with shale. I'll indent it. It's a very powerful pickaxe you have there, Bane. I know. You get more careful with it. I know. Yeah, Daddy likes that. You can spank me with that all day. Yeah. We have ivy we can place. And we can add more leaves just manually, just shearing leaves, which is great. Shearing leaves. That sounds like a bad, like, post-rock band. And most people wouldn't understand it as shearing and be like, why would you share leaves? It's not share. It's shearing, okay? This next song is called Ode to the Stuffaluppagus in the Octillion Sector 5-3. It's only 15 minutes long, but I hope you enjoy it anyway. One good post-rock band, they're called Explosions in the Sky. They're actually really, really good. Let's go over here. Let's do the same thing. Tweet, tweet. Should I just do the beam? Ooh. Should I just do the beam? Oh. Ah. Get in my hole. Come. We have work to do. There is no Q version of this. So that kind of... Oh, this doesn't go at an angle. God, what I give for, like, one that goes on the... You know, the edges? Not this... It's not the center, you know? You know, not that. Does it give me one of the edges so I can do, like, freaking quarter, freaking... All right, whatever. We'll do it. Work within the confines, the limitations of the game. Of your face. That's a bad place to be confined to, but good luck. Good luck. 1, 2. We'll call creative and tell them they got their butts. That's supposed to be... This one is supposed to be a special gray boy, isn't it? Maybe not. And this will be the special gray boy. That might be the way to go for that. That might be the way to go with this. As it reveals itself to us how it wants to be built. I'm just revealing it. I'm not actually the building of it, the game itself. The structure tells me what it to be. And I listen. I'm a building whisperer. Hey guys, what's going on? Building whisperer. What is it? Oh, okay. Did you like that there? Oh. No, I won't call you that. You save that for someone else. You dirty building. Go. Oopsie. All right, let's see how this looks. Oh yeah. Does that look? That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Like I actually know kind of what I'm doing here. Something right here. Oh, I can't do a... Well, I can just do this then. Yeah. Yep. That'll do it. That'll do it. Oh, it needs to be taller. God dang it. How much taller? I don't know. It's like freaking shining biscuits. Glorious biscuits. God, I haven't had a Bojangles steak and cheese biscuit in who knows how freaking long. If you ever go to Bojangles, I've already told you, but the steak, egg, and cheese biscuit with a packet of mayo on it is heaven. Yes, you're probably eating 1,500 calories in one goddamn biscuit, but it is glorious. It is a glorious biscuit. All right, let's do this taller. All right, so we need to go with 3 and then... Well, no, we already have 1 indentation there. How many is that? That is 3. So then we'll go 3 more and 1. 3 more and 1. Okay, let's try that. 3 more and 1. 3 more and 1. 3 more and 1. Let's go. All right. And 1. Look at me. I did it. Oh, fell down. Yeah, I did a good job falling down. So this one is here. And then we come out 1. Damn it, Beavis. Okay, and this side here. Let's just check it first. Let's check our homework. Okay. I think I'm gonna let this slab part go up 1 more, but keep the height. So there's more of a quick taper thing going on. Can I get up? Oh, you can't go up a half. Okay. What about that? What are you gonna do about that game? You gonna stop me from doing that now too? Two. Yeah. It's got a very chunky setup. I messed up on the bottom there? I did. There we go. That one's right over there. That might be just enough. And that one's wrong too. God dang it. And then this one here. And then here. No. No. Yes. Yes, that's it. That's it. Good job, everybody. There will be oatmeal for treats tonight. Good job. We don't call it gruel here. We call it oatmeal. Yeah, I'm good with that. Oh, I need to get more slab and slab that AF. Whoa. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get the other side to match. Might have been a good idea, Hrothgar, that we did the farm first, because as much fall damage as I'm taking building, I'm gonna be stuffing my fat face. Let's use this right to get up here. Okay, this one comes up, that one comes up. The sun is going down and the moon is coming up. So we have 3. So we need 2 more of those slabs up. It's that that regen's still in effect. Good for that fall. And then we have a stir. Her. Come on, Winston hair. I love Mr. Winston, but my hair, my God, his hair is horrific sometimes. That's the wrong slab. Okay, and this goes here. After we do that, let me go up. How many more? Oh, I didn't get that one in there. So we got 1, 2, and then 3 for flush. Yes. So. Two and 3 for flush. And then we need to grab these again. I gotta remember what that is, that count. I think we had one underneath, so let's go right below it. Well, if your complete game froze and you had to Alt F4 out of it, that's different than DC freezing. And it just showed you left the server, so it's none of us. None of us. None of us. Can't even see. That's right. Yep. And not a game for, not a server thing. My lord. Here we go again. Okay, that's in there. That was wrong. That one should be it there. We'll pretend it is. If it's not, we'll like, oh crap, why didn't anyone tell me? Kind of a thing. That should have hurt, for sure. Something's wrong. One, two, three, and then there's that. So it needs to all move down one. Shuffle it down a little bit. And this part reminds me of City Skylines, this music. Not the atrocity called City Skylines 2. God dang it. So do my count right first. I'll check this. 2, 3, 4, 5. That is correct. One, two, three, four. Is that a stair? Is that a stair? No. 1, 2, 3, 5, and then the 3. Okay. And then the cornerstone. So 5 and then the 3, then a cornerstone. Or keystone or whatever. Keystone light! So 2 more and then the keystone. Or whatever. The highlight. The decorative stone. The detail stone. The stoned stone. The Towson special. The Mojo Loveness. The Zero's not talking in chat more level. So I know for sure that's right. So we know then that this has to be here. Right. Would you that? Yeah. I'm gonna die for one of these. I know it. I know it. It's not even a question. This is a question of when, not if. When if. That's definitely a sign there, Towson. You know this. Wait, what? Damn it. Damn it. Whoa. Ah, I still got hurt. It's taking a minute, but it's getting there. Whatever. Pavel, good evening. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Sorry I didn't say hi. I'm kind of like locked and baned. Whatever that means. How you doing? And bam. All right, we have a couple of towers. So far, there's going to be more to them, but at least that's kind of shaping there. They're like foot thingies for this thingy. You know what I'm saying? Like thingies. Wait, you have an air purifier especially with dairy. Chiseled that out some. That one I really want to leave this tree. This we cleared out that enough back here. So let's get the side again a little bit more, and then maybe use some stone in here now finally. Or not. Not yet. I think here we can do the little angling. Do that here as well. So then we can do one here, I think. Hi. That sound right? Did I do it right? Did I do it right? That's a long way down, so we're gonna do it like this. Still hurt. Still hurt. How you doing today? Oh, son of a... Trying to frickin'... Thank you, Zero. I'm glad I wasn't like jumping or something then. Like down. Nope. That one needs to go out one more. I was looking, damn you! You're late. I see you too! I see you too, Zero! Trying to get somebody. I guess this might be the top of the tower. I don't know. I mean, we'll add more to it, but I mean, it's kind of, again, this thing is telling me what it wants to be, and I'm just kind of listening to it. Thank you, Zero. Thank you, High Kingress. I want this to be here. I didn't want it to be flush. It's okay. They're coming back from the weekend. You know what I'm saying? They're just coming back from the weekend, Saboa. I might have to tear down the whole build and move the front, like, up one. Hey, Heavy, how you doing? How you doing? I can't do a corner piece like that, though. Just do it like this, then. When in doubt, keep it simple. Yep, that's fine. That's perfect. Yep, that's perfect. You're perfect. Who? You. Who? You. Correct. When that applies, just make sure you're sure about it. Don't question if you are or not. Ow. Ow. I mean, I don't mind the kiss method. It doesn't, you know. Yeah, it's like, what's up? I like kisses. Wrong one. Goes down one. I removed it. This was. All right, I'm ready. Waiting. Damn it, those are backwards. Alright, that's good. That's it right there. I think that was the right one. I don't know. I'll find out in a second here. And this is Halloween section to me. Sorry. Now then it changes immediately to no, not at all. Oh, I can't count. Oh, I'm so good at not counting. Good job, John. You can not count later some more. Thank you. Excuse me. All right, that's in the hole. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, look, a strawberry. Yay. Fix this one too. These ones need to be fixed too, do they? No, and those ones are right. Let's grab some more shale. What the shale? Or I mean, not shale, slate. So this one is brick all the way down. This one switches here. No, it doesn't. Come on, man. Bro. Bro. Oh. Ah! Ha! Okay, so we'll need to bring this back some. So I got to finish that a little bit. I need some more stars. Getting there. I feel like this is our time put into that is well worth. I still don't know if that's really going to top off our crenellations. I feel like it might end up angling in and then being part of the build, like more of like a fortress kind of style. So, are you good with it so far, Hrothgar? I know there's a lot of foliage in the way, but you know me and trees, right? We go back, you know? Yeah, we'll get water in it. I don't know if it's gonna be like a waterfall, but there's gonna be water in there. Like the front's gonna have pools. It has like a neo, like what was it that Mojo said? A neoclassical feel with a whatever approach, whatever. I don't remember exactly. It was funny as hell though. So that was from a movie or something. I feel though, or something. I know I've heard that somewhere. I thought before. It's kind of like a Dark Alliance kind of thing going on, like almost, you know what I mean? I feel it might not be what it is to some folks, but and I feel. Put that one like that, because I don't really know how this is really going to shape up. There, and then that. And we'll have ladders at least going up into here. Ow. Okay, so these sides need to kind of match the front, I think, with this thing. It's snowing! Yes! Thank you, game. I know not of what you speak, and now you decide to come back and say something to us. It was 5. It was 5. It was 5. I remember the number, and that was the correct 5. 5 is the number. There we go. And then we go to chonkies. I like chonky. Sometimes. Not always. Sometimes it's just too much, but... And then that stone there. Does that look better? Like that, Harathi? Look more frothy. Maybe we'll continue that on the sides here. Right? No! You leave my tree alone! I gotta hug it later after the stream. Wait, what? I messed something up. Oh, I didn't. Yes, I did. Did I not count right? I did 6 there. Wait, what? Wait, what? This is going on here, man. Wait, no. That looks... That's 1, 2, 3, right? Yes. What the hell? Wait a minute. There's a nose cap that goes up one more. That's the one more. Yeah, that's even with that for one more. Is this one nose capped? Ooh, there's the problem. Probably. No. The hell? Why do I have 6 and it lines up and then is there one there? I am counting correctly. I don't want to cut the tree down, okay? But it's getting rather difficult to see what the heck is going on with it in the way. Okay, so that does... I pressed jump, game. I pressed jump. I don't know what the hell I did. Let's go top. Maybe there's 4. Maybe I'm not counting right. Me not counting right? Nah. Fine. Go ahead to bed then, ma'am. It's 4. That's why. Not 3. Wait, right? You have a wonderful sleep. Wait a minute. Wait. That is a freaking thing! I knew it! There was a freaking stare freaking staring at me, right? The freaking stare freaking staring at me. Stupid stare. You have a wonderful sleep, ma'am. Thank you for stopping in. May you not dream of work. Maybe only of jesters. He's smiling and feeding you French fries. I don't know why I said French fries. Maybe I want some. I don't really like French fries actually, but I mean maybe I do right now. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Crap! Is it the wrong one? Did I build the wrong one? God, frickin' frick! No wait. We're good. We're good. Wait. He existed? Whatever, bear lover boy. Bear lover boy. You barely even know what a tree looks like anyway. You're busy rubbing your butt with berry bushes because you're a bear. How you doing? Turn that frown upside down. I see what you did there, Hulk. Good job, sir. Yay. Let's do another section of this. So there, good job. Vegetables. All right, let's get some more stairs of the slate type done. How's your build coming, Jester? And how's your back doing, or what, your stuff? How's the how you doing? It was. Oh, he did go to bed. Whatever then. Be like that, Jester. Be like that. Somebody tell Jester be like that, okay? Damn it, boy. It's because I'm tired doesn't mean I don't know, whatever. That's what I get for not saying goodnight. Jerk. And then this. Look, Doughboy, you better Mr. Lulz guy. Let me see did you change your You didn't change it yet, freaking PFP. Oh, come on. That's like 3 seconds. Especially, you have no excuses other than being a slack ass, okay? All right? So quit being a slack ass and get done. All right, let's go. Got nothing. Damn it. Again, me using up blocks means that we're getting a build done, so that's a good thing, right? Crap, I missed the one. Just one block, too. Holy crap. Crap on a cracker. If I do something more prominent on the corners, it might make it look a little more prominent. Let's go over one more. I'm liking this a lot. Whether Tree Hater Hrothgar likes it or not, I'm liking it. He's like, no, I love trees. I love burning them. I like chopping them down. I like... Okay, let's put these in the front. No. Yes. No. That might be an idea, though. For now. Work with me, game. No! Damn it! I have pretty decent aim most of the time. I only have to clean the floor like once a week sometimes, but, you know. Alright, that's good. Probably. Yeah, it doesn't have that new game smell anymore for some folks, which is fine. Kind of feeling that. Pretty good. It's a full one in the back. Okay. go. This one goes here. Nice. And then this goes here. And then these go here. And then some slabs on the front. We gotta have some more slabs on the front there, y'all. There you go, Hrothgar. You can see that now. I like that. So let's grab some planks now. Plank! And some logs. That's not enough. I want to kind of do half slab planks, but I think I'm going to do full block planks. So then I can do the logs underneath them. God, I'm going through some shale on this wall. Peace out, man. You have a wonderful evening, man. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hope you enjoyed your crumpets and tea today. Bye. There we go. Might go sideways, I think, instead. Yeah, I think sideways would be better. Now that I think about it. Well, you weren't thinking about it before? No, I wasn't. Okay, fine. We'll just put the planks in now. And then we can leave a hole for a ladder. We might make stairs up to here. This will probably end up being covered to some degree. Don't know yet, but I'm thinking that might be a thing to try out. Hrothgar, if you jump, you can be taller than the trees. There's that. You got that going for you up here. There might be a another thing with the gate in on this side as well. Okay, cool. That works just from that. Okay, there's that. Now we'll get these rows up. Hey, at least I'm following through with a build in this one. I know I talked about doing one in Minecraft, but I'm following through on a build on this game. It's coming through. It might be a bunch of the sameness going on in this side of it, but I feel like it calls for it. But yeah, the building is actually happening. I'm excited for it too. And so this is actually coming along. I'm excited for it. I was gonna say like, I don't know, swimmingly or something, but it's nice. Nice. At least for me, I think. In my eyes. All right. Oh, you can't. Okay, that time I did. Nice. Lots of those, though. Holy crap, lots of those. But it's worth it. Right. I made stairs instead, didn't I? I need them anyway, but still. That is not correct, because it's already up there. All right, that's in there. That's up there. And these here. I'm getting faster making this. Does that look better, Rothgar? Now, can you see it? Okay. Even with two trees in view, you're okay with that? Let's go to this side now. Oh, you're a treeist as well, are you? Do you want to help me clear out this back here? It might disappear one day. I don't know. That day is not today, though. I'm in like build mode and not so much like nature mode, so. Did you pay the crop taxes? Okay. Oh. Was it soon enough? You know how impatient they get. They tell you when they want it, and then when you get it to them when they want it, then they're like, you didn't do it soon enough, you know? No, you see this here? You see the wall here in the footer? Actually, just the main wall here. Like this main wall straight back to about like right here. Over all the way over to this side and straight down. Everything in this inside like the scope of that goes away. And probably more will go away than that too, but I know for sure this, and then I'll landscape it to where it looks like it blends in the mountain more later, but we might go back further. Actually, yeah, go back further. Go back to the face of the mountain. I stopped time. Yeah, I did. I was having fun with it, Jar. She paid the taxes, but not taxes to me. Yeah, back to here. I put a brick line. You can chop this one tree that's right here, okay? I'm going to leave it for you. I'm not going to chop it. I'll leave it for you, okay? Yeah, it's going to be set back later. Yeah, of course it is. I'm leaving it like that for the stream. So they keep going to the console and changing time. So, yeah, this wall piece here, all the way to the depth of the wall here. Straight down. Like everything in between it. I'm going to cut a line here, though. I'm about to get some of this now. But I'm going to work on the outside of that. just get this going. Not exactly sure how far out I want it all to line up with it or not line up with it, so. Might want to line up sooner. Luckily with this, I can do that. We'll roll that for now. Unfortunately for Hrothgar, there are no trees on this side, so. Those are full. Swarf? What's the swarf? Is that a derogatory term? Oh. I was all over like, oh, new word. I was thinking more like wharf, but like that's like, you know. Sure, I want to do that on this side then. I guess we could match that. Yeah, that's fine. Or like Valheim Grey Dwarfs? Oh, okay. Well, now we know for sure that she used the basalt. No, I don't. I wouldn't put gnomes down for that. Maybe a type. Maybe a type. I'll go with a type. We can go with a type of gnome, but it's not gnomes in general. No. You know what I'm saying? A pixie dwarf. There you go. Oh, she knows her kind. Okay. 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 True. True. Hey, Raven. Good evening to you. I hope you're doing great today and had a wonderful weekend. I mean, once you get below like 5'6", it's all the same to me. Fun sized. Let's go here. All right, let's go here. Okay, so I need more stairs. Oh, I didn't know you were that far out, man. Sorry. I don't care right now. Well, I do. And you know, Vito would get upset, so we don't want to get Vito upset either. Especially, he's in the middle of doing his taxes, and he's definitely not going to enjoy that. Got no time for that kind of talk around here. He definitely gets a write-off on it too, though. So I don't know. Yeah, everything. Don't worry about the outside of this wall, but everything on the inside with that perimeter I did is all you. Yeah, please, can I please climb up? Please, can I climb up the freaking hole? There we go. Okay, so now... Raven, you have a good weekend? There you go. What I'll do instead is throw in just a chunky slate in there. I think that would look a little better. Vito, you think you could make is your 3D printer big enough to make Captain America's shield or chunks of it where I could glue it together? Like the one from Winter Soldier? I meant to ask you that. I can't even make me all the Captain America stuff. And while you're at it, can you and can you think you could and Winter Soldier never got broken. And they get scratched or dented in that one. No. No, not yet. Nothing happened to it on Winter Soldier with that one. They were still touting the strength of vibranium then. Well, I want to do a extra Winter Soldier like Bucky. I guess a bald Bane or something. Maybe I'll get a wig or something. But I want to make a legit version of that one because I absolutely love that. And then I'd like to have I like the Captain America from that as well. Actually, I like the Marvel did a really good job with Cap. I feel like presenting him as his personality and being consistent with it. Really, really good job, and I appreciate that. And I feel like Winter Soldier was around peak for them too. Like the fight scenes in that was so good, so good. For me. No. No. Nope. I've watched it so much. I got that reference. But like all the way from the first one, first American, the first Avenger, with Avenger to the first Avengers movie, and then into Winter Soldier, those three together are just really, really, really nice. Civil War and all that, it's all right. But Winter Soldier and all, is just like phenomenal to me. Especially if you hadn't seen it yet, the way they did the whole reveal on it too was so good for me. So, and quality. Redford did amazing bad guy. Yeah, Redford was amazing in that. Phenomenal. Samuel Jackson sold his Nick Fury more to me on that as well. I wasn't a big fan of his Nick Fury. Until then, I was like, okay. What's the wrong thing? What am I doing? But yeah, Redford was not top notch in that. Yeah, the Bucky's arm got ripped the hell off. Definitely. Yeah, yeah, but not the shield. The shield, no. This is actually feeling pretty damn good. I'm liking how it's in the mountainside, and then Hrothgar is clearing out the interior, so we'll be able to utilize the whole inside of it. But the transition into the mountainside is nice. Again, I wasn't trying to build necessarily a cave that has a door on it. I want a full structure, but it can be into the landscape some. It just needs to be like look like a nice solid stronghold. I think it's the effort we're putting into it's worth that. Like it's like legit type of a thing. Ooh, that's because of something. That's wrong. That's why. No, that wasn't. That was Civil War. That was Civil War. That was in Winter Soldier. And I'm not expecting you to like, you know, whatever, you know. I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to be like, oh, well, actually, you or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess I'd have to do it before I could don anything like that. I get work on my glutes. Yeah. Yeah, he does. They don't for me. Like the Civil War, like is. I mean, not that anything's. I mean, sorry. Winter Soldier is like just top notch for me. Like a game. I'm not saying Civil War isn't, but like it just. I don't know. See, I got them on Amazon Prime like a long time ago. A lot of the early ones. I had like the early X-Men's as well, but yeah. So I don't. I've got. I watch them, rewatch them sometimes because I just like them. You're not a true fan if you're whatever, but you know what I'm saying. Let me put away my wood so I don't use up my wood. And the fight scene, the first fight, direct fight, not with the confrontation whenever he shoots Fury, but whenever they're on when they're on the road, you know, with Falcon and Black Widow, like that fight scene, like with the knife, that was legit, no CGI, trained to do. The CGI they added a little bit of things, but like the actual hand to hand and the knife work was like legit. Like that was like legit. Like the pop, drop, pull was just so good. Like so good. And they did their characters so well in that. I feel again, that's where I was like, it's more like, okay, Fury, you did okay, you did good on the Fury, but okay, we'll go down there with this. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of that whole section of that time, and I feel like and nothing to take away from Iron Man, which is like a lot of people's thing, but I loved how they portrayed Cap and the consistency of his character. Like you don't get that a lot. So, I can, but I don't have an issue with him doing it either. Like for that version. Let me clear this up a little bit. Can put that, use that for back in the whole stuff. Yeah, whatever. or what's his face who played Mr. Fantastic. I'm surprised they didn't have him. They got him everywhere. What's his face? Mandalorian guy. What's his name? I mean, he was in everything, you know, now. So yeah, and then nailed him. Pascal. That's it. Surprised Pascal didn't get it. I feel like this is better than anything I've done in Minecraft so far. Like the potential of it. This needs to change here. To figure out that. He did an amazing Mandalorian, in my opinion, but I've always enjoyed Rogue and Gambit a lot too, like in the comics. I'll work on this while he's doing that, I think. Yep. Loved it. That was, he actually nailed that from me. Tatum did. Much better than like Timu Gambit from the X-Men movies. Or was that Wolverine? I don't remember, whatever. Yeah. Definitely. Origins, this was Origins. Wolverine Origins, yeah. Yep. Yay! Oh, what could have been, it isn't. And what all it is, cannot be. Element type pick. Alright, it's gotta work. You ready to get to work, Hrothgar? Are you ready to Roth this up? So everything to the left of the wall is fine. It's behind it that we need cleared. Yeah, well, there's a comic book flair that has to be done for some characters, and I feel like he captured that essence. You know? And that was the, I think that was the, what really did it, because it's not just like where they're supposedly from, it's how they capture that feel from the comics. Like, I feel like speaking about feel from comics and movies, like the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like to me, captured that essence. After that, they went like Joel Schumacher on it, did with like he did with Batman, like a joke. I mean, no offense to Go Ninja Go or anything, but you know. Yeah, I mean, I love that Raph got his ass whooped, handed to him. They did such a good job with that. The introduction initially with the frickin' pizza. I mean, that all felt good for that. I've got some of the OG. I've got several of the OGs. I got most of the OG Archies up until like comic book 40 or something like that, 30 something, 40, and I got the miniseries, and I got several of Eastman Lards on Mirage comics OGs too. I feel like it did the in-between to me, Saboa. It hit both. Like, there was a dark grittiness for what it was, New Line Cinema was like more edgy then anyway. I mean, they had kids smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol and running away from home in that movie. You won't find that anymore anywhere, you know? So it had a little bit of that for it that still hit that middle point, in my opinion, in that realm, and they've done a good job. They did a good job feeling it. The costumes felt like good. The fight scenes were decent, you know, considering they were wearing huge-ass rubber suits, and they felt, well, more grounded because it was like, practical. So that's just my take on it, though. That was another time, another age, another world. Oh, and then not even getting to like with the first Avenger with Captain America, like Red Skull. Freaking great job with that. Like nailed that like to the freaking T. And it's unfortunate he didn't want to come back because they end up using Loki instead for the Avengers. But freaking nailed Red Skull in my opinion. You played a great Elrond in my opinion. And at first I wasn't all about it, but okay, what was up with that? Did it update? No, it's still running. Yeah, Tom did great. I'm not trying to take anything away from that. Like he killed that. Obviously, he owned that role, but I don't know. Hugo for Red Skull though, like Hugo like nailed that. Like killed it too. Wait, what? Oh, I had my caps on. Elrond isn't. No, he is a neutral. Straight up neutral, in my opinion, leaning towards the side of good. Not a villain. Nope. You know about the history with the Similarian and his whole thing. And, like, to me, like Weaving also didn't seem like Weaving. Like, he felt like Tom Hiddleston feels like he's being Tom with the Loki thing. Hugo felt like he was straight up Red Skull, like, to me. And then, again, nothing for Tom did a great job. Again, carried his weight well. For sure. I mean, look at, I'm like I'm not some like super movie critic guy, but my taste in it, what I feel. Yep. Same with his Elrond. Same with V as Vendetta. You know, V for Vendetta. You know, like just killing it. Yeah, exactly. Same with old boy with Thanos. I'll give him that. He was okay as Cable in Deadpool, but yeah, he's A class. Almost like Ian McKellen. You know, his Magneto and Gandalf's and everything else I've ever seen him in. Yeah, definitely. I think it was the role written for him, though. Maybe that's why I didn't care for like how they had Cable, but I have that comic book somewhere. His introduction to the world was it X-Force or was it X? It was an X-Men, and then he had X-Force, right? I don't remember. I know I have both of those, but I don't remember. I think I have both of those. I don't know. I don't have a collection like Hulk. Hulk has like a freaking insane comic book collection from when he had to stop, I think. It was so insane. Thank you, Hulk. New Mutants, that's it. Yes, 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 thank you. Thank you, sir. I don't know. I'm sure you know better than I do. Hey, Tater, how you doing tonight? Rothgar, I think there's going to be more than enough room for activities. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I will say it did a good... The way the movies did it, it did a good job in tying it up pretty well. Isn't Death in the original? Right? Like, because he's all up Death's ass. Thanos is. Yeah, so, like, but, like, again, them movie-fying the whole thing, I think they did a good job. I think they didn't do a good job with the multiverse thing. But I don't, you know, I don't think they did too good there, but otherwise, I think they did pretty good. All right, now with that... I'm going to go ahead and just go and put in the wall here. Put these over here to dump. The dump boxes are over here, Hrothgar, if you need a dump. We're going to start right here. Yes. If you got to spew into those. See, I didn't go into that side as much. I didn't go to that whole side. That's why, but for me, like the cap thing, Iron Man's great too. Like the first Iron Man is amazing. I absolutely hate what they did with the Hulk. They pussified the living crap out of him. Thor is actually decent until like mid half. Then I feel like they went comedic with him like they do with dwarves. They don't know what to do with a character like that, so they go that route every freaking time. So I didn't care for that. And though his initial portrayals were solid. I don't think, and it's not the actor's fault. Hemmingsworth, whatever, Hemingboy. Wait, what happened to my... Oh, it's a pillar. I don't need pillars on me. Yeah. He did okay-ish in Avengers-ish feeling-ish. But, like, the whole thing with, like, Black Widow and that from Ultron and on, it was kind of, from that point on, like, they did okay going to him instead of Old Boy. But I don't know. I don't. And just, no. No. GG's. I know, it's just like, but like, it's still like. That's already been gone by then. By that point, I was like, are you talking about Thor? By that point, it was already, they already ripped him one. I'm talking about right. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it. I think they did Cap right though, so I'm good with it. And I was not a big Captain America fan prior to the movies, to be honest. I didn't care for like that so much, but they did such a great job with it, and he did a great job with it. Sold me on it. Yeah. Yeah. He needed like to grow his hair out or something. You know what I mean? He needed to do something. I mean, didn't he have glasses in that? Trying to like it works for Clark Kent, but oops. But that was right. These were right. Okay. I mean, how about Deadpool? He was oh boy, freaking was a horrible Green Lantern, like absolutely tremendously horrible Green Lantern, like just legit, like unapologetically, like horrible Green Lantern, horrible. Sorry, Canadian lovers of oh boy, but yeah, yeah, it is, but still. I feel like Cap's almost the same way, but yeah, 100%. Like he is 100% that, but like still, like I mean, you're coming from like something so bad as that, you know. Right, I got you. I hear you, Olaf. Man, this definitely helps give us some idea of the scale of what we're building in here, at least from this side of it. It doesn't mean that it can't change and grow and end up surrounding our gardens or something. Let's grab some wood. No, let's do this across the keys there, I think. How do you like him being Dr. Doom? Yeah, but how do you like the idea of it? I guess you never can really tell until you find out for sure, but I mean, still you have people have opinions. Right. No one tells Doom not to toot toot. Or Doom will toot toot if Doom wishes it. What is it? As he pleases. There we go. Doom will toot as he pleases. Do not use it, fool! Dr. Doom does as he says toot as he pleases. Whatever. He says Doom will toot as he pleases or something like that. He was in the furries then in the end. Okay, well that's anyone's downfall there. I'm getting close to my brain being dead. At least we got a good chunk of it done. Well, begun or something. I don't know. We got a lot of it. We got more completed. How about that? City Skylines music again. Yeah, I have to redo those corners, I think. We'll get to that at some point. Maybe add in pillars instead. Oops, sorry about getting that scaffolding down. What happened there? Seems somebody did a little pokey. Someone did a little pokey. Does that mean everyone's gonna die? Ah! Damn it, boy! Yeah. I mean, they did, they could have been worse. They could have let Miss Marvel win. For what I'm glad that she got smacked out of the universe. All right, well, there we go. We might do more with it down the road, but it's a start. We're messing with the materials. This is obviously just a shale and slate section. We need to work stone. I think no stone is fine, then accents on focal points for it, and then interior is good. We'll see how it goes. And now we kind of know where stuff's at. This needs to not exist. I mean, maybe it's because I don't like the actress. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I thought she was horrible actress. I feel like Amber Heard's a better actress than her. She's like a board, you know, just a wooden board. No politics. I'm just just acting wise. Like, I don't think she's good. Right. There's a lot of stuff missing. Like, that's missing. Maybe I didn't put it there, but I thought it did. It was there before. Oh, maybe no, I don't know. All right, cool. Are we good with this? Y'all happy with what's done so far? Is it pleasant to look upon? Is there majesty involved in your looking there? I'm building this from scratch. This is from scratch. There was a nothing here, and now there's this. Oh, thank you. I gotta keep a Hrothgar in here and keep him busy. Mr. Vito, could you... Never mind. Yeah, this started off as nothing. And just been doing it, running in from the end of our garden into it. Yeah, that happens pretty bad. Not just with Marvel actors. That doesn't just happen with Marvel actors. It's like in general, like, you know, like Tommy Lee Jones. Every movie Tommy Lee Jones is in, it's Tommy Lee Jones. Same, in my opinion, Harrison Ford's like that. You know? Then you get ones that get into, like, Christian Bale is amazing in flipping between what he is. Not just the physical transformations, but the person. You know, like, that's in it. Is there, Hugo Weaving is another one. So I wouldn't say Marvel, but I would say, like, there's definitely a lot of actors, actresses, which people gravitate towards that anyway. Like, they like that kind of personality. Like, Jim Carrey had his run on stuff for a while. It was just Jim Carrey and everything, you know? Rockwell did a good job in his... It was Iron Man 2... Well, in 3, right? Cavill is Wolverine. Cavalrine.